There's a specific kind of financial stress that doesn't look like poverty. It looks like a good salary, a decent apartment, a relatively new car, and a credit score above 700. It looks responsible. It looks stable. But if you removed next month's paycheck, the entire structure would collapse within 60 days. This is high-income poverty, and if you're watching this, there's a reasonable chance you're living in it without realizing it. The distinguishing characteristic isn't how much you earn, it's how quickly everything falls apart when the income stops. Middle-class wealth can withstand interruption. High-income poverty cannot. Let me show you what this actually looks like. Meet Sarah. She's 32, works in marketing in Denver, and makes $85,000 a year. After federal tax, state tax, Social Security, and Medicare, she takes home about $62,000 annually. That's $5,166 per month. Here's where it goes. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in a decent neighborhood, $1,650. Car payment on a 2023 Toyota she financed at 6.9% interest, $520. Car insurance, $185. Health insurance premium after employer contribution, $220. Student loan payment, $380. Utilities, phone, and internet, $200. Groceries and essentials, $450. Gas, $160. Gym membership, $75. Streaming services and subscriptions, $65. That's $3,905 in fixed monthly obligations before she's done anything discretionary. She has $1,261 left. Some of that goes to eating out, coffee, occasionally replacing clothes, seeing friends, small purchases that don't feel significant individually. She saves inconsistently, maybe $300 some months, sometimes nothing. She has $4,200 in her savings account. She has $11,000 across 3 credit cards with an average APR of 22%. On paper, Sarah is doing fine. She's employed, educated, living independently, paying her bills on time, but she is not middle class. She is high-income poor. The invisible leak. The leak isn't her rent. It's not the groceries. It's not even the subscriptions. The leak is the structural absence of compounding in her favor. Every dollar she earns is immediately allocated to consumption or debt service. There is no surplus being redirected into assets that generate returns. Her car, which she's paying $520 for over 6 years, will cost her $37,440 in total. The car is worth $28,000 today and will be worth approximately $14,000 when she finishes paying for it. She is paying $520 per month for an asset that is losing value every single month she owns it. Her credit card debt at 22% APR costs her $2,420 per year in interest alone. She's paying $200 per month just to maintain the debt, not reduce it meaningfully. Meanwhile, she has no brokerage account, no index funds, no Roth IRA contributions, no real estate equity. She earns well, but none of that earning is working for her in the future. This is the invisible leak. The money flows in and immediately flows out to things that either depreciate or cost her money to maintain. The simple math. Let's isolate one decision, the car payment. Sarah is paying $520 per month for 6 years. Total paid $37,440. If instead she had bought a reliable $12,000 used car in cash and invested that same $520 per month into an index fund earning a conservative 8% annual return, here's what happens. Using the compound interest formula, A equals P times 1 plus R over N raised to the power of N times T, after 6 years of contributing $520 monthly at 8% annual return, she would have $47,411. After 20 years of the same behavior, assuming she kept investing $520 after the car was paid off, $308,065. But she didn't do that. She financed a depreciating asset and paid interest for the privilege. The emotional mistake most people make with this formula is they see it as distant and theoretical. It is not theoretical. It is mechanical. Compounding is not magic. It is just math that happens slowly, which is why it gets ignored. The $520 doesn't feel significant because it's a payment, not a decision, but every month she's choosing the depreciating path over the compounding path. That is the financial structure of high-income poverty. The psychological driver. So why does someone earning $85,000 a year make this choice? Because the car is visible, the investment account is not. She drives to work every day, she parks next to coworkers with similar or nicer cars. The car signals competence and stability. It signals that she has made it to a certain level. The index fund signals nothing to anyone. This is not irrational. Humans are social creatures. Status markers matter for employment, relationships, and self-perception. The issue is that status markers are almost almost always consumptive, not accumulative. There is also hedonic adaptation. When Sarah got the raise that brought her to $85,000, she felt wealthier. That feeling lasted approximately 4 months. Then the new income became baseline and the lifestyle expanded to match it. More income did not create more margin. It created more obligation. This is lifestyle inflation. It is not greed. It is not stupidity. It is a predictable psychological response to increased income in a consumption-driven social environment. The problem is not that Sarah bought the car. The problem is that she never designed a financial system that prioritized compounding before consumption. She earns $85,000 and is financially fragile. Someone earning $65,000 with $80,000 in index funds, no car payment, and $15,000 in accessible savings is wealthier than Sarah in every meaningful sense. Income is a tool. Wealth is the result of how that tool is used. Closing. If this reframed how you see your own financial position, consider subscribing. This channel exists to expose the structures and psychology that keep financially stable people financially stuck. No hype, no shortcuts, just clarity.